3 truly unsettling Halloween horror stories. Story number 1. The Haunting Portrait. Sarah couldn't forget the look in Emma's eyes as she was absorbed by the malevolent portrait. It haunted her dreams, and her once happy life now felt like a prison. The town of Willowbrook withered, gripped by an unshakable gloom. People whispered that the mansion was cursed, and a foreboding presence lingered, casting shadows over the town. Years passed, and the mansion became a forsaken relic, the portrait still radiating a sinister allure. Willowbrook's population dwindled, and those who remained rarely spoke of the mansion's horrific secret. The mansion was eventually sealed off, shunned by all, but its dark history lived on. One day, a stranger arrived in Willowbrook, drawn by the chilling tales of the mansion. He ventured into the forest, determined to uncover the truth. Upon entering the mansion, he sensed the pervasive malevolence that had taken root. As he approached the portrait, the woman within whispered, "You can free me." The stranger, curious and fearless, placed his hand upon the portrait. The room quaked, the mansion's ancient walls groaning. The woman emerged once more, her ghostly form contorted by centuries of imprisonment. "You freed me," she said, her voice now a mournful wail. The stranger, with dread in his heart, realized that his fate was sealed. The mansion had claimed him. It was a fate he had unknowingly chosen. Story number 2. The Forgotten Costume. After Tommy's disappearance, his family mourned the loss of their beloved son. They couldn't explain his sudden vanishing, nor the strange costume that had been left behind in their attic. The scarecrow costume had an eerie life of its own, and it emanated a sinister presence, causing the family's home to become a place of dread. Halloween nights in the town grew more sinister each year, with strange occurrences and unexplained disappearances. Children's laughter had transformed into cries of terror, and parents kept their children indoors. The scarecrow costume, it seemed, was a cursed relic, perpetuating a never-ending cycle of horror. The costume continued to lure unsuspecting children who ventured into the attic, and each one vanished without a trace, forever becoming part of the cursed ensemble. The attic became a dreaded place, whispered about by locals as the attic of lost souls. Over time, the town itself became tainted by the malevolence of the costume. People began to flee, leaving the once peaceful place a desolate and eerie ghost town. The costume now patiently waits, its dark powers growing with each passing Halloween, its thirst for more victims insatiable. Story number 3. The Wicked Mirror. Continuation. Lily's desperate actions to shatter the wicked mirror had consequences far beyond her imagination. As the glass shattered, an otherworldly force emerged, shrouding her in darkness. Her youth was absorbed by the mirror, leaving her in an aged, withered state. She was forever trapped within the cursed glass, her tormented reflection now an integral part of the sinister maze. The carnival's popularity waned, but the wicked mirror continued to call to those who dared to venture into its depths. It ensnared countless victims, showing them terrifying visions of their future, and then imprisoning them within the mirror, alongside Lily's anguished soul. The carnival, once a place of joy and celebration, became a grim and foreboding ground. Rumors of the cursed maze and the mirror spread, keeping people away. The carnival was eventually abandoned, a decrepit relic of what it once was. In the eerie, abandoned carnival, the wicked mirror still hangs, beckoning to those who dare to approach. It hungers for new souls, its power growing with each victim it traps. Lily's spirit, forever trapped, continues to seek company in the lonely, haunted carnival. As the years passed, the stories of the haunted mirror, the malevolent scarecrow costume, and the mansion with its eerie portrait became cautionary tales, not just for Halloween night, but for the haunting consequences of choices made in the face of fear and the unrelenting power of malevolent forces. The stories served as a chilling reminder that the dark spirits of Halloween were not confined to a single night, but could leave a lasting imprint on the world, affecting generations to come. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel.